Hey guys, Nova Joe back again, and this time we're going to do another disaster video. We're taking on Mission 5 on DLC Golden Storm, and we're going to start out by picking the Reconquista minigun. And it is an extremely powerful AA minigun that has a lot of rounds, does a lot of damage. It's one of those that does over 4,000 damage a second. Or not one of those. It is the one that does over 4,000 damage a second. And then we're going to also take in the Super Missile Galileo 2 because it does 160,000 damage with one shot. And we're going to use these for the 3 harvesters that appear that like to give me absolute grief on this mission. Now, I'm using the jet lifter because we need to be able to fly up to this certain location. And when we fly up there, we are going to be relatively safe. Sometimes you can get knocked off of it, and if you do, then usually the mission goes to pot. But if you don't get knocked off of it, then it goes really, really well, and you're really safe. Okay, now the first thing you're going to want to do is as soon as the mission starts, you're going to want to fly off to the left over here. And you're going to be able to find it because as soon as you turn left and start flying towards the rock wall, you're going to see the boundary wall appear right up above. Now, look at your mini-map and you're going to see where the 2 sections of the boundary wall come to a point. And that is going to be the location you want to be in. So as soon as I get my energy recharged here, you're going to fly straight up and go right straight for that little point. And you see those pieces of concrete right there? There's a little gap just to the left there. There it is, right in there. Okay, land right in there and stand there. You're relatively safe. The bugs don't usually get you here, and they definitely don't crawl up here, but they will take pot shots at you from time to time with their acid. Now, the nice thing is that this concrete barrier will actually take a lot of those shots for you, and you won't get burned. You're going to get hit every once in a while, but more times than not, they're going to miss. So, what this game plan here is to, well, this is basically the same game plan for any mission, but it's more so here than anything. You're hitting and running. You're going to shoot, you're going to back up. You're going to go forward, shoot some more, then you're going to back up. And basically it's going to be a battle of attrition. Who's got the most resources? Well, granted, they got the most resources, but can you take their resources out quicker than they can drain your health and drain your quick feeders? So that's what this battle is, and it's a long battle. It's a drawn out battle, but it is very beneficial for you if you're going for red gems because you're going to get a ton of them. Now, here's the thing I should have said at the beginning. There is no AA weapon reward for beating this on disaster. I was extremely disappointed that I did not get any reward at all for beating this on disaster, because every other mission I have gotten a AA weapon, but you don't on this one. And without this little trick here, this is one of the toughest missions to beat, in my opinion, on disaster. So to not get a reward at the end was disheartening. However, if you are farming for red gems, this is a great mission to use, because what I'm doing here is I'm attracting all the Sideros right down here to the bottom. As you can see, you're pretty safe here. The Sideros only on occasion will climb up, and usually they'll climb up maybe to the first tier, and then they'll go back down. And usually you'll never get shot by them. You'll never get hit by them. And the only time you're going to get hit is usually when a bomb beetle will manage to get a shot in on you. So all you got to do is just be really, really careful, stay up here, and just outlast them. And you'll have this mission in the bag. Now, to get back to what I was saying about the red gems, when you trigger the Sideros, and obviously they're going to try to come to you, they're just going to all pile up right there on the rock face down there at the bottom. And they're just going to just stay there. They're just going to stay gathered up there. So what's really cool is that when the mission is over, you can just jet right down there and grab a whole bunch of red gems with really no issue, no problem at all. And you can do it extremely fast, and you can get several thousand gems in no time. Now, there is one thing I want to tell you. While this is a kind of a hidey hole, kind of like that mission in EDF 5 in the riverbed, there is a, I guess you could say, a glitch for them as well. So while you have this glitch that lets you just rain down on them, virtually unstoppable, and just wreak havoc, if you get knocked off of this rock wall, this pile of concrete, this rubble here, if you get knocked backwards into the red zone, it triggers the bomb beetles. And the bomb beetles will pour over top of this concrete, and they will be on you in no time. And when they get on you, you're pretty much done for. So do your best not to get knocked off of this concrete barrier. And here we go, calling in the Galileo, and this is what it's brought in for, is the harvesters. You hit them with it, and as you can see there, it got one of them, took one of them out, but it damaged the other ones a lot. And so the Reconquista has a really nice range. I believe it was 350 meter range, which will allow you to still hit them from up here. So as you're taking out bomb beetles, when you get an opening, rain some bullets down onto the harvesters, because they have these stinking homing shots, as you can see here, that will knock you backwards. And like I said, if they knock you out of bounds, it's over, because like I said, it causes some kind of trigger to happen with the bomb beetles, and they just pour over that rock wall like a flood, and you're pretty much done for. I mean, you can fly and try to get away, but then you've got Sideros after you, you've got the bomb beetles after you, and you'll never have this upper hand again for the entire match. So do your best to hit quick recover if you get hit and knocked backwards. Just quick recover as fast as you can and stay out of the out of bounds area. So that's because, like I said, they're going to hit you. As you can see there, they've hit me several times, and thankfully it went well for me. So Galileo's reloading, and if I can get an opening down in there, there we go, clear out some of the bomb beetles with this minigun. Alright, now it's open. There we go, called in the big boy, and you just leave it there, which is nice. You don't have to hold the target onto the harvester. And it's going to come down in there, and it's going to hit, and it should take out one of them, maybe both. Well, it at least damages one of them. It's got a 50 meter blast radius on it, which is really nice. So, alright, I'm down to one quick feeder, and I've got to be careful. So I'm picking off the bomb beetles, because truthfully, when you're up here, they're the danger. The bomb beetles and the harvester's homing missiles are the danger. The Sideros don't even pose a threat right now. And as you guys know, the Sideros are usually the ones who really cause a lot of problems with their swipe attack and all this other nonsense that they like to do. But in this mission, if you can stay here safely, they won't pose a threat at all. Alright, there we go. Pick them off. Reload. Yeah, it's got a slow reload, so this is a long drawn out battle when you're using my method, but it does work. But like I said earlier, you don't get anything for it at all. No AA weapon, no nothing. You just get a whole lot of gems. And so if you're looking for red gems, this is a good mission to do it on. Because as you can see there, I got a big old pile of Sideros just waiting to be killed. So, the best way to kill them is with the Galileo. Now that the harvesters are gone, just call in the Galileo right into a big pile of them. And here it comes. I'll be quiet so you can listen to the screams. And there went a whole herd of them. So now you can just pick them off. And a lot of them should be damaged pretty good from being in that blast radius. There you go, yeah. Just use that minigun and tear them apart. And here we go again. Yeah, this gun makes short work of them. And if you can do this with the heavy striker, which I have managed to get up here with the heavy striker before, it's even quicker with his dual wielding. The only problem is it takes double the length of time to reload it. So that's the trade-off. You get a lot more firepower at once, but you have to wait double the time to reload. So here we go. Just keep wearing them down. What I would try to do if you can, which I didn't do here, but try to leave one bomb beetle alive. That way you can go down and gather within the time limit. Because if you go down there with that Sodero, if he just glances at you the wrong way, you're done. So you're going to have to get rid of him. It's just no option here. Well, I mean, unless you're glutton for punishment or really wanting to risk losing the whole mission. So we'll finish him off in style. Drop the old Galileo on him. Alright guys, that was mission 5 on Disaster. And like I said, look how look at the pile of gems. They're just piled here. And wait till you get down here. Look at that. You got your red gems all over. Just all over the place. And so just go about collecting, and there you have it. You have now effectively beat mission 5 on Disaster. So, alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. There's no point in me taking you and showing the score and stuff. It's not a good score. But, so I hope well there you go, you can see the score anyway. So alright guys, hope you've enjoyed this video, and stay tuned. I got another mission completed on Disaster that I will post soon. So as always guys, take care, God bless, and keep on gaming. And I look forward to bringing you another video very soon.